Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a KV-2, the Tier 6 Soviet heavy tank, otherwise known as a Studzianki tank by Jingles, and this one's located on the eastbourne of Studzianki, and it's under the command of Nekem. Now, it's part of our Derp coronavirus special. It's the special Derp coronavirus tank. We've got a skin on it, created by Sir Rusty. It says coronavirus quarantine, and well, on the back it says made in China and play World of Tanks. Not the World of Tanks is made in China, of course, that's Russia. It's made in Minsk or Moscow. Well, it was designed in Moscow anyway. Well, it's the KV-2. It's got a 152mm howitzer as its main armament, which makes it honourable Arty. You could say horizontal Arty. And he's been spotted by somebody on the enemy team. In fact, there's an AMD 178B and an AMX ELC running around in the field. And I think they were the ones who spotted him. With an HE round, he can do 910 alpha, but he's loaded AP rounds. Now, can he get a pen? Yes, he does. Wipes out that ELC. He's carrying 5 rounds of premium AP and 30 rounds of HE. Now, the AP rounds will do 700 alpha, but they'll penetrate 136mm of armour, which means they'll go through much more than the HE rounds would go through, because they'll only do 86 penetration, but they can do 910 alpha. And of course, if you've got a lightly skinned vehicle, they can just about wipe it out with one shot. Okay, that AMD is still in the trench, or the furrow running down the centre of the map. I don't know about you, but this map always reminds me of a lady giving a gynecological examination. I know it sounds very strange, and yes, I'm a strange person, but it always seems to me when I look at that mini-map and I think, yes, I know, and there he goes, the T-34. I'm naughty, I'm sick, I need treatment, yes. It's just the map. When I look at the map, I think, what? Well, he's still loading, and that AMD is making fast moves down the trench. We've now decided that this was a brick factory because all these piles of bricks in the centre here, and so the chimneys must be from the kilns that were producing the bricks. Nobody actually explained if it was a brick factory or a power plant or whatever, but I think we say it is a brick factory. Well, we've got an OI around the corner and an SU-100, the tank destroyer. Okay, who's going to be the first to die? I think it'll probably be the OI actually, for that matter, but, well, SU-100. And he's out the game. Amaract! Wow! Very well done. Blew his Amaract to pieces. Okay, just waiting for the shell to go in. It's a 20-second reload. 20.71 actually. 21 seconds more like. Just waiting to derp that OI, but the OI's... Oh! He just fired? Well, he got a hit for 287, and the BDR's now blocking him coming back. That's better. He got out the way when he realised. Don't want to block someone. Could be rather unfortunate if you block them and they then get killed. Oh, let him get back. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. Say goodnight. Yep. Back in the garage. So, 4 kills so far to Nekem. Potentially he's got, well, only a few more hit points to get the high caliber. He only needs 468 to get that. Well, I think he can do that. So T-67 up in the northward. Oh, almost missed an Arty round there. Took a round from a P-43 behind him. I think he's using the 75mm gun. He only did 102 hit points of damage. Okay, there's the T-67. And he's now back in the garage. So I think we need to drive down because that IKV just put a round in for 322 hit points. And that was a heat round. Okay, he's just turning around. Which way is he going to go? Back in. Oh, one of them's gone. He needs another kill to get a Top Gun. Ah, there's the Type 64. Now you do have some gun depression on this tank, but not a lot. Wait for him to come up to the embankment. Okay, shakes his reticule a bit to get it to work. Line up on target. Let it dial in a bit. Oh, no. Takes a massive hit from that IKV, and the Type 64 suddenly realises, oops, I'm in a lot of danger. And unfortunately he fires that round, but it goes in the wrong direction, and the Type 64 is now trying to nail him with that 76mm gun. And thankfully the AMD goes in and takes out the Type 64. Now that IKV is beginning to be a bit of a nuisance, so he's claimed a huge amount of the hit points of this vehicle. The Type 64 got 2 hits, but the IKV, well, he's claimed over 626 hit points. So yes, he needs to go. There you are. You gotta go. Now 5 kills so far. Next kill will be the Top Gun. IKV's dead. FV304, and he's out the game, and that's the Top Gun. And he's got the high caliber as well. Okay, somebody just killed the BDR. It's a 25 TP. It's probably in the tree line. Oh, there he is. There he is. Ahead of us. Okay, he's very low on hit points. Just one shot should be enough. And there's a Bishop there. And, well, he could get his Radley Walters if he can kill both of those guys. There's also the P43. He fired at nekem too. Let's see what he can do. There's the Bishop. Lines it up. Oh, easy one. Pascucci's medal now because he killed the Burt earlier. And there goes the 25 TP, so he must kill the P43 if he wants to get his Radleys. Because that's the last enemy. Here he is. Yes! Nicely done. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's an ace tanker for nekem in the KV-2. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 11 in this one. He got demolition expert. He blew up that SU-100 with one shot. He also managed to get a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. Out of the epic medals, he picked up a Radley Walters for getting at least 8 kills, a Pascucci's medal for killing 2 enemy Arty, the FV304 and the Bishop, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Let's have a look at team score. There you go, 2,781 hit points of damage in that game. The next high scorer was the BDR with 1,245. And after that, it was shared. Was it shared? No, it wasn't shared. Actually, it's the Panhard AMD. Managed to get 1,177. Followed by our Habicho, who managed to get 1,117. I thought for a second that was also 1177. Let's have a look at kills. Well, 8 kills, highest number of kills in the game. In fact, it basically means he carried the stupids on his team. 3 kills for the Habitua, 3 kills for the P43 on the enemy team, 2 kills for the Panhard AMD 178B and the Bishop. When it came to base XP, he's the only player to get over 1,000 base, 1,316 for him, 737 goes for the Habitua, 652 for the BDRG1B. He fired 10 rounds, got 9 direct hits and 6 penetrations, 3 splash, damage of 2,781 hit points, all of it at close range, received 10 hits from the enemy, 5 penetrations, 5 non-penetrations, and 1 hit by way of splash damage, so he was only 1 shot away from actually picking up a steel wall as well. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 8 killed, and on a premium count he earned 31,281 credits, got 50,000 credits from personal missions payout, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 72,417 credits. He received 1,316 XP times 2 for the first victory, 1,974 from personal reserves, 3,948 from personal missions payout, and took away 9,870 experience points altogether. So what a fantastic game there from Nekem. It just goes to show the power of those AP shells. He says pen rounds don't always pen, but when they do, yes, they certainly do, and they do a huge amount of damage. And yes, you only need to make one gigantic hole through the tank. Usually it will touch something that detonates, and then the whole tank goes up in one big ball of fire. So very well done there, Nekem. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Stay home, stay safe, and derp coronavirus.